Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I was muted for a while. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning สวัสดีค่ะสวัสดี
ครับ
สวัสดีครับ Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Teacher.
สวัสดีครับทุกคน
Hello. หนูดักโซนหน้าหรือว่าปิดหน้าแล้วแต่นะเดี๋ยวแม่
Well, today we're going to wait a bit longer for everyone to jump on here. And today we're not only going to be adding text to our various games, but also adding some randomness and also some arrays, which are a whole new thing. A lot of new stuff this lesson. You'll see when we get there. A lot of new stuff to learn. Good morning, Cole.
Good of the morning.
Good of the morning to you. It's very late for me.
Yay! Let's go. Who likes Lego? Me. Me too. Okay, I have hiccups for days. Who hates hiccups?
Oh dear. Hiccups are worst. It is 9:30 right now. PM.
No, it's not that.
Oh yeah, I mean my time. Answering.
Wait, what? You study us for 1 hour and 30 minutes? Wait, your cat is meowing? The cat, the cat is like, give me food. Okay, yeah, she's literally screaming. Stop it.
My dog's the same way. When he wants food, it's right now.
And literally, Katie just left to go, like, cat, stop, I'm learning.
Well,
can we just start the class?
Waiting a little bit here for everyone to come on. While we wait here, does anyone have a joke? You can put it in the chat or on mute. Taya, did you know the Queen of England loves corgis? And Rip. Yes. Yep. I got that like 2 seconds afterwards.
Can we just start the class?
Oh wait a little bit.
Not now, Caillou.
Yeah,
we're
because
waiting for other people. By the way, he's my brother.
Hello. If I start now, 20 people are gonna jump on right after I'm done explaining how to set up. So I usually wait about 5 minutes, you know. Give people a chance to be a little late. Hello, go home. Yeah, one thing I'm going to my friend's birthday party. Ooh. Cow home. Okay. Cow home. Yeah, I can pronounce Thai names if I see like the Thai letters, but for English names I don't get like the phonetic thing. English is weird. Katie, I feel you. She wants your food. Well, that's more like a dog thing. My dog always wants my food. Kailu, let's not put specific birth dates in chat. It's probably fine, but like just in general, like internet privacy, you know. There could be someone on here that's just waiting for you to put in your birthday. Just for telemarketing reasons, you know. Oh, Cowhom, right, right. That's a nice name. All right, we'll go ahead and get started then. If you're more than 7 minutes late, you don't deserve class. Nah, you're fine. Let me grab my Repl here. Let me share my screen. Oh, I have this like downloading thing that's just in my face here. Can't get out. Okay. That should be good. All right, so we're on Replit like usual. The link is in chat. We'll wait one more minute here, see if anyone jumps in at the 40. Blue Mamp, I feel ya. The trick is to drink a lot of water very quickly. Always stay hydrated, people. I don't stay hydrated in the correct ways, but still. All right. So we're on Replit link. I'll put it one more time in chat. You guys probably already know it by now, but click on the big create button. In the template, type in HTML. Click on HTML, CSS, JS, and click on create Repl.
Morning, teacher.
Good morning.
I slept late. I had to do homework at midnight.
Oh no, that sucks. Do you see what I mean, everyone? The moment I start, like 3 people jump on. All right, not complaining. All right. So on our Replit, we'll go to line 13 here. This entire script src script.js, we'll delete the entire line, and make sure to delete the entire line. Don't leave like a single, lesson sign. Make sure to delete the entire line. There's nothing in it anymore. And then, oh dear, you guys wake up way too early. For me, I understand it. I tend to just stay up too late and then wake up.
I am writing with my homework.
And yes, we have to do that thing. I am trying to find where it is. I have my other. There we go. I don't name my replets enough. Okay. So once you delete that thing on line 13, you will. Oh, no. You will paste. First, you copy what I just pasted in chat. And then on line 13, you paste it. And now you have your entire thing set up. Right, like that. And if you're ever curious as to what you're actually grabbing with this link, like what code you're getting, you can just click on the link right here. This is the code you're getting. This is what's called the minified version, where they take away all the spaces and like styling, you know. So it looks horrible, but you can see little things like here's an if statement. It's fun to kind of scroll through to see what you recognize. Here's a function right here, and what it we actually see what it does. Function and then dot pending minus minus, so it minuses 1 from whatever e dot pending is. That's kind of neat. We have no idea what any of that means, but you know. Yeah, there's a reason we do like entering and spacing because otherwise our code is gonna look like that, and we do not want our code looking like that. It'd be impossible to read. Imagine coming back to your code like a year later and seeing that. You have no idea how to do it. Okay, I'll explain it one more time. So we have on line 13 we have a script src script.js. Right when we go to our replet, we'll go ahead and delete that entire script line. Make sure to delete the entire thing, and then copy the code I just pasted in chat. Select it, copy it, and then paste it where line 13 was. And there we go. Oh dear, Taya. If you can do Command Z or Control Z to go back. If you ever make like a big mistake and delete all your code, just go Control Z. Like, for example, I could do that. Then Control Z all the way back. All right. Now go to our script.js, the other script here, the other file. We'll write void space setup, setup, left parenthesis, and then after parentheses we do left curly brace, enter, and then size, size, left parenthesis, 400, comma space, 400, at the end a semicolon. And Taya, maybe try opening new Repl. All right, I'll go ahead and carry on just because I know everyone's done this like 100 times by now. You always need to write this one part. Now we'll do something that we always do, but sometimes we do a little differently. We do void and then draw, DRAW, void space draw, left parenthesis, outside parenthesis, left curly brace, enter. There we go. We got our setup and our draw function. And go ahead and give me a done in chat just to make sure I don't want to go too fast. Give me a done in chat when you're done, to be clear. Good job, Punjaran. One, like, the funny thing is that I never really took the time to learn how to type the correct way, like, Mava speaking, all that typing stuff. But I just learned how to type quickly from writing code. I have my own way of typing code. And you write enough code, you write it really quickly. All right. So inside the draw function, we'll do background. Oh, background. 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 Left parenthesis. And I'm going to do a different color this time. I'm going to do 100, comma space 200, comma space 200. And end it with a semicolon. Now we know it goes red, green, blue. So this is like 100 red. So a bit of red, but not a ton. And a lot of green and a lot of blue. And if I run it, oh, look at that. I get a nice little teal color. I think I might use this color from now on. I like it. All right, and now here's to the new stuff. We've all done draw, setup, and background before. We're going to do text. T-E-X-T. Text. Left parenthesis. And then quotation mark here. Do quotation mark. And then how about hello world? Text, parenthesis, quotation mark, then inside the quotation mark to do hello world. And then outside the quotation marks, we'll write comma, space. How about, I like it very to the left. I'll go 50, comma, space 100. So it's kind of up here for me to easily see. And it remembers the quotation marks. Good job, Punjaran. And if I run it, I get a admittedly very small, but a noticeable hello world right there. Easy text. We don't need to like make rectangles and try to spell out the alphabet or anything. You just write text. And I'll put it in a new tab. Hopefully, there you go. Now you can see it better. And go ahead and give me a done when you're done. And if you'd like it, just paste your code in chat. Katie Lumamp, code looks great. Puna, Mamma Mia. That's yeah. You can write anything in here if you'd like it. Mamma Mia. That's good. Taya. Yep, we can wait a little bit. Give everyone a chance to write the code. Oh, and I forgot. You don't need it, but a semicolon at the end is always nice. Hello to the new person. we set up like normal, and then put a little text thing this time. Oh, and in case I wasn't clear, the first part obviously is the string. It is what the text is, and the next two numbers are where it is. Unlike the ellipses and recs, we don't say like how big it is through here. We just say where it is. 50 on X, left and right is on 50, and up and down is at 100. So it's in the top left right here. All right. We'll go ahead and continue here. And if I ever go too fast for anyone, just say slow down or wait for me. I'll slow down. Oh, we're going to make it bigger right now, in fact.
Can you send this in chat because I write slow.
Yeah, fine. Combe says you can't hear me. I think I'm muted, am I? Am I muted? Okay. Oh shoot, I forgot to turn off annotations. But I know how to do that now.
Teacher, can I share?
Yeah, we can share real quick if you'd like. Yeah, go ahead. Well, share your screen and share it. There you go. Good job. Mamma mia. All right, let's go ahead here. Oh, Cahome. Good job. Game World. Oh, that's nice. Nice color, too. I like the yellow. All right. Oh, wait. What's going on? Shoot. Oh, okay. 1 second. Here, give me 1 second. I'm trying to take back control of my screen.
Text is inside one
There
of
we go.
the Teacher, I think my text is inside one of the walls because I'm using my homework.
What do you mean?
The text is inside the wall.
Oh, okay. Because you can't see the text right now. Go ahead.
At the wall.
You could maybe make one of these numbers bigger. Oh, you're using the old homework, right? Okay. Put the text in front of all your code. So, like, if you have like all this as your code, right? Put your text at the end of everything, and then it should appear in front. Or just use this to move it around. But yeah, JavaScript is run top down, so like it'll make the background, then it'll make the text. Or like if you make anything else, it'll make that wall, and then it'll make the text in above it. All right, good question. So, if you make a couple new lines after the background before the text here, add some space, and right before the text, we can change its size by using the text, T-E-X-T, and then size, capital S, so big S, shift S, capital S, I-Z-E, T-E-X-T, capital S, I-Z-E. Then we'll do left parenthesis, and then the text size is going to be based on like those font sizes you use in like writing programs. So like 32 is pretty big. Semicolon at the end. There we go. Hello world. It's a pretty big hello world. Oh, there we go. Go home. Colos go. This seems to be from the last homework. But yeah, that code does look good though. Very good. And Lumamp looks good. All right. Let me. Where's my chat? I'm trying to. There we go. All right. Now text size works just like fill. It would just change everything below, right? So the text is below text size. So any text below this line will become 32. The size is 32. We can also change the fill right here. Make sure it's above the text. Just write fill. Oh, last parenthesis. And I'll do a yellow, but do whatever color you want and try to do a color that's different from your background color. But I'm going to do yellow. It's 255, comma space, 255, comma space 0, semicolon at the end. There we go. Nice little yellow. And that's kind of like the basics of text, right? I mean, that's all you need to do. You have your text, you place it where it is, you have the size of your text, and you have the fill. The only thing would be font. That's kind of difficult to do in processing JS. You have to like download a font and then load it up. I might show it near the end if anyone's interested, but for now, I'm.
Teacher, can you send in chat?
Yes. Sorry, I'm trying to find where my chat is. I feel like I'm losing all my little pieces. There we go. All right. And go ahead, give me a done when you are done. If you want, you can paste your code in chat. Oh. Because the next part is going to be a little, I'll say much more difficult than this. Not to scare you, but like, the best part of programming is being frustrated, not really knowing what's going on, right? Because I mean, you're learning something very new. And the next part might be a little scary because it's going to be very different. Some new stuff. Could also be very fun. Yeah, I'm merely warning you, because yeah, it's definitely good to have a good attitude. I like scary. Yep. And Bunky over there doing the Rubik's cube. If you get it, I'll let you share your. I'll highlight you, and you can show the completed Rubik's cube. All right. All right. Looks like everyone looks good. Everyone. Ty, yeah, you can go get water real quick. In fact, yeah, right before we continue, I'll stop my share, and anyone who wants to can share their screen. Oh, scary.
have a scary picture.
I will show pictures again at the end of class.
ได้แล้วครับ
Looks good. Looks fun. I love the colors, by the way. Looks good. Looks good. Hello, you. Oh, that's cool. Very like 90s feel there, nostalgic. All right, I'm going to go ahead now and go back to my screen. All right, and here's where we're going to do something very fun. After setup between these two functions, right? Make a couple new lines. Here's where we're going to make our variable. We're going to use let space, and what I want to create is a inspirational quote, right? You know them with like live, laugh, love. You know, like you're doing great. Today's gonna be a great day. So I'm gonna do let, and then I'm gonna say quotes, quotes. Make sure the S is there to be plural because we want to make multiple quotes. Quotes.
Why I do this and it cannot be. Look.
Let me see. Give me 1 second here. Why can I not?
Can it now?
Huh. Let me see your index HTML if you don't mind. Oh, comb looks good. Or come home. Good. And can you see your index HTML? Oh yeah, you don't have the script code yet. Let me share my screen here.
Can you send script code?
Yep. Let me pin myself. Okay. Basically, here, let me show it here. 1 second. Here is your code, right?
Yes.
You're going to want to delete the entirety of line 13, the script src script.js. Delete that entire line and make sure everything's deleted too. There's no like stray little pieces. Make sure everything's deleted. And then you're going to select and copy the code. I just pasted it in chat. Select it, copy it, and then paste it where line 13 was. Right there. And now it should all work. Shoot, well, now mine doesn't work. What is going on? Oh, right. Mine doesn't work right now because I have this let quotes here. I have an unfinished line. So I'm going to go back to that real quick. Just so we don't have an unfinished line here making bugs. We have let space quotes quotes. Gonna go space equal sign space quotation marks, and then put here an inspirational quote. I'm gonna put live dot laugh dot love. That is the probably the most famous inspirational quote. And make sure here we need a semicolon at the very end. After that last quotation mark, we need a semicolon. This is the one line in our code. We need a semicolon. And if we run it, nothing should change. Nothing should happen. It's all fine. We're going to use it in a second. Oh. And Lumamp, your code looks good. And yep, you can run it. There's no infinite loops here. Leo, code looks good. Lol, that's an inspirational quote. Honestly, if I woke up and I just saw lol, I'd be inspired. Pun, with great power comes great responsibility. There we go. And to Calhoun, nothing should happen right now. We're going to use this variable, and in a second. And you go ahead and give me a done when you're done. Lou Mamp looks good. Long live the queen. There we go. That's not happening. Long live the king now. All right. And we'll go ahead here. See, my goal is to have a little canvas, have a little program that will give me a random inspirational quote. Oh, someone did a flashing light thing. Whoa, that's cool. Good job. All right. Yeah, Thomas or something. Got some flashing lights. All right. Now, to start with our random inspirational quote generator, we're going to enter text, delete hello world. Going to delete that and also the quotation marks, delete the entire string there. Keep the text and everything, but just delete the quotation marks hello world and replace it with quotes. Quotes. And make sure it's spelled the same way in both times. And now when I run it, I get live, laugh, love. There we go. Just basic using a variable instead of an actual string. Now, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead now and say when you're done, give me done in chat. I just want to make sure. Yep. Oh, yeah, problem. Okay. Go ahead and if you can put like copy your code and paste it in chat, that'd be the best thing. Pun drone looks good. And yeah, real quick, I'll stop my share. And anyone who has a problem can share their code or like share their screen, whatever. All right, looks like everyone's good. Last chance. Anyone with a problem? All right. And if you ever have any other problem, you can just unmute or speak up. All right. Now, my goal here is to have multiple inspirational quotes, and this program will give me a random quote. Now, let's tackle the first part, having multiple quotes. I mean, you could have a variable that says like quote 1 and then quote 2, quote 3, but that's annoying, especially when working with like a single text here. So that's why I'm going to use something called an array. And an array is, remember how in the beginning I used the analogy of a variable being a bucket? You have a bucket and you put stuff in the bucket. Here you have a bucket called quotes. There's a little like label in the bucket that says quotes, and you have a string inside the bucket. An array is like a bucket with buckets inside of it. So I have a bucket and I can have 10 buckets inside my bucket, and each of those buckets contains a different string. In this case, I would like a bucket called quotes. Each bucket has another bucket inside it, and each of those buckets contains a different quote. So what I'm going to try to do here is to make a array, we'll start by having on the right left of this quotation mark, we'll do a left square bracket. It's called a square bracket. Haven't used these before. It's at the same place you would do a curly brace, but you don't click shift. Just no shift and hit the button where you would do a curly brace, and you get a square bracket. Left square bracket. And then, after the left one, we're going to go on the other side here, after the second quotation mark, but before the semicolon, and we'll do a right square bracket. Same thing with like left and right parenthesis or left and right curly brace, just left and right square bracket. It's called a square bracket because it looks like half a square.
Teacher, I have the problem.
All right. I will stop my share real quick, and then you can share your screen or any way you like to share your code. All right. Looks good, though. On line 10, you have the text instead of the variable. In fact, our couple things I'll show you right here. Let me share my screen here. First of all, on your array up here, let quotes, you don't have the last square bracket. Just right after that quotation mark and right before the semicolon, make a square bracket. And also down here in text, you have like all this text here. Delete all the text and all the quotation marks and just write quotes. Quotes. Same with the variable here. And if I run it right now, it's actually everything the same. I'll show you the power of it in a moment. All right, anyone else with any problems? You can speak up now. Say help in chat. John, your code looks good. All right. Now we're going to do one more thing here. We're going to add another string to this bucket here, this array. You also think of it as a list. Leo code looks good. Right after this quotation mark, we're going to do comma, space, and then another quotation mark. We have our two quotation marks like normal. And in the second quotation mark, we do something like have a great day. Another inspirational quote. Ka'au, code looks good. If I run this, right now I get a weird behavior, like I have live, laugh, love, and then say comma, then part of have a great day. We'll fix that in a second. But if I'm not getting any errors, it's correct. If I'm not getting that dreaded gray canvas, we're good. All right. And I don't have a ton of time left. So I'm going to go ahead and move on here, move forward. Now, these two strings, these two separate strings here, are called elements. They are separate elements of an array. Another word for them is item. This is one item of an array. A lot of fancy words here. Basically, this thing, this list of items, is called an array, and each thing inside the array is an item. This is an array of strings. Each item in the string or in the array is a string. Number 1 is live, laugh, love, and number 2 is have a great day. So if I go down to quotes here, instead of saying quotes, which will give me the entire array, I can say left square bracket, right after the word quotes down here in my text, right square bracket, 1, right square bracket. Sorry, I meant left square bracket, 1 right square bracket. So in the wrong order. Quotes, left square bracket, 1 right square bracket. And now when I run it, I just get have a great day. Now you may be wondering, why is that? I said it quotes 1, like intuitively, that would give me the first item in the array. We know the first item is live, laugh, love. Why am I getting have a great day? The reason is because arrays start at 0. Yeah, good job. Pajero knew that. You see it in for loops too. Whenever I said like let I always said let I equals 0. The whole thing about programming is that everything starts at 0 instead of at 1. So in quotes here, instead of 1, I'm going to delete the number 1 and put in 0. And now I get live, laugh, love. I can change this around. Instead of 0, put 1, get back to have a great day. There we go.
Teacher, can you help me? Why I do it, but it don't have it.
Yeah, let me, here, I'll stop my share for a second. All right, I see the problem. All right. It seems that your code is a little messy right here. Here, let me go out one so you can see a little better. You have a, not sure how to explain this here. You have like your right square bracket. You don't have it here. You have it like up here, and you're also missing a quotation mark. Here. You have a couple, basically it's all stuff to do with quotes here. You have at one point missing quotation mark. Also remember your square bracket needs to be at the very end, right before your semicolon. So go ahead and look through that and make sure you have like 2 quotation marks at the start and end of each string, a comma, another quotation mark for the next quote here, and a square bracket at the very end.
Is it like this?
Let me see. That's closer. All right, now you have a more specific problem. That's definitely better. The only problem you have right now is that you're missing the quotation mark after the first one and before the second one. So you have like this, I believe. Go ahead and just add those quotation marks like that. You might also be missing a quotation mark here. I'm not sure. Make sure you have all your quotation marks. You should have 4 of them in total. All right. So we can now switch between quote 0 and quote 1. But what we want is some randomness. And since we don't have a ton of time here, I'm going to try to show you how to do randomness. To show you in a quick way,
Teacher, why I cannot do again?
Okay, let me see again. All right, you're actually really close now. You have just one more thing, which is after the end of your first quote, you're missing a semicolon, or missing a quotation mark. Sorry. You have it like this. You're missing a quotation mark. Make sure at the very end of your quote, put in a quotation mark. Don't put it over the comma here. You should put the quotation mark right after your quote. I believe it ends with like taik. There we go. All right. So I'm going to show you a strange looking bit of code. Try to write down the best you can. It's let space number. Just making a variable here. Very simple. Let space number equal sign space math. M-A-T-H. Capital M-A-T-H. This is a bunch of like functions and stuff that comes with JavaScript. It's a bunch of like mathematical stuff you can do. So it's math, capital M-A-T-H, dot round, R-O-U-N-D, left parenthesis, and then inside these parentheses, we're going to write math, same way, capital M-A-T-H, dot, or period, random, R-A-N-D-O-M, random, R-A-N-D-O-M, and then another left parenthesis. And there we go. This is how you create a random number between 0 and 1. I know it doesn't look super intuitive, but I'll break it down. But for now, to see that it works, we can go ahead and in quotes here, instead of the number 1, down here with the text, instead of quote square bracket 1, I'll write tail of 1 and put in number. So we got quotes, square bracket, number, left square bracket. And now if I run it, oh, my bad. You need a semicolon at the very end here. You have let number, all this, and a semicolon at the very end. That was my bad. And now when I run it, I get have a great day. Run it again, I get have a great day. But there, live, laugh, love. Each time I run it, I get a random quote. I only have 2 quotes right now, but still. It's the start. Go ahead, write this down, take your time, and put a done in chat when you're done. And I highly suggest also copying your code and pasting in chat. And Punjaron, you may unmute.
Teacher, I have 4 quotes that I put in, but when I use a random number generator, it only shows up the quote number 0 and quote number 1.
Mm-hmm. I'll actually show you how to do that in a moment. I'll show you how to make more.
Okay.
Good question though. All right. Gati. Gati. Is that? I know with that low one, it's not Gati. It's Gati. Something like that. Your code looks good. Punjaron, code looks good. All right, and as you guys write, I'm going to quickly explain what this math.random.round and all that means. Math.random will give a random number between 0 and 1. Now, what do I mean by between 0 and 1? I mean, if you learn decimals, which I know some of you have, you get like numbers like 0.5, right? Or 0.9. Math.random will give a number like that. It'll give like 0.845, like a long decimal number. Math.round will just round that to the nearest number, so either 0 or 1. So if math.random give like 0.328, math.round will round that to 0. Because 0.328 is less than like 0.5, right? I think 0.5 is where you round up, and then you round up at 5, round down at 4. If math.random give 0.7, math.round will round it up to 1. We're doing high-level math here, and that's why we're doing a math.random inside math.round. We need to make sure to have the parentheses around that math.random. We're like feeding whatever we get from math.random into math.round. A function call inside a function call. All right, we're getting near the end of class here, so I'm going to quickly show you guys the next main thing. It's one small line of code. Here's what's basically going to be homework, okay? After these two elements, we can create more, right? Before that low, right, square bracket, we can do comma, space, quotation marks, and then another quote, like, how about you are awesome? That's an inspirational quote. Comma, quotation marks, hello there. Not inspirational, but like, I mean, it'd be interesting. Commas with quotation marks. What's up? And you can keep making these. And for homework, I'd like you to make like a decent amount, maybe like 5 or 10. Be nice if you made 10, because it'd be easy for math. And just make a bunch of quotes you can have here. And then, for whatever number of quotes you made, here's what you're going to do. In math.random, you can say times multiplication here, this little star. This is right after the parenthesis of math.random and before the math.round one. So like you go inside little two parentheses, do space, asterisk, space, and then here I wrote 1, 2, 3, 4. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll put a 5 here. And then I'll run it. Wait, no. No, it's not 5. It's 1 minus the number you wrote. It's like, I'll do 4. There we go. There you go. Live, laugh, love. Have a great day. Hello there. Look at that. What's up? There we go. I got everything. So yeah, basically, here's a line just right after that math.random, and inside the math.round, you multiply it by a number that is 1 minus the number of quotes you made. So here I made 5, so write times 4. If you made 11, you do times 10. If you made 10 quotes, you do times 9. Eugene has his hand up. You can unmute.
I have a problem, teacher.
All right.
My work.
I'll real quick just wait 1 minute here and have this code up in case anyone is still writing.
Okay.
And in like 1 minute, I'll help everyone out. So this is the entire thing here. Go ahead and paste it in chat if anyone wants it. And yeah, that is officially going to be the end of class. If you wrote it all, good job, and it works. Go ahead and add, for homework, add more different quotes, and make sure to multiply math.random by the number of quotes you made minus 1. So if you made 10, multiply it by 9. And if you are kind of inclined, you can even make it automated and say times quotes dot length dot length minus 1. And now it's automated. However many quotes you add, it will automatically do it correctly. So that's homework. Go ahead and if all your code works and you don't have any questions, you can go ahead and leave now. Goodbye. And
Bye-bye.
goodbye.
Goodbye.
All right, and Eugene, you may unmute now.
I'm just gonna be staying here for class. I'm just gonna be staying here being AFK. So goodbye.
Alright.
Don't mind where I'm doing. Bye.
It is an on
Bye.
or early now, teacher.
All right. If you can, Katie, I will show you right after I help Eugene and Pun. All right, so who is this? Eugene. Okay. Hi. It looks good. Live, laugh, love. Yep. You're awesome. Yeah, that looks correct. Yeah, good job. And yeah, you got what's up too. Good job. It's all correct. And,
Okay, bye.
Goodbye. And Pun, you may unmute.
Okay, this is about last week's homework.
Okay.
I had an issue and I posted it once on the Facebook with my mom's
Alright.
Facebook.
Uh-huh.
And I fixed the code as how you told me to, but it still doesn't work.
Okay.
I said, okay, here.
If you'd like, you can share that particular Repl.
Okay. Share screen. Well, here.
All right.
Here.
Could
know,
you
but
run
it's
it and let me see what happens?
I clicked share. Go.
Huh.
Yeah.
Maybe go ahead and go to your index.
You are showing that screen, not this screen.
This one. Pardon?
Go to your index.html, please.
Okay, index.
Uh-huh. That looks correct. Okay, go back to your script. Oh. All right, I'm back. I'm trying to look through what could be wrong, but it looks all correct.
3.
Look, key code, yeah. Huh.
Teacher, but the problem is the void setup hasn't been interfered with anything yet. It still doesn't work when I run the code. At first, I thought it was my computer that just froze because all of these codes just ran in at the same time, but no.
Yeah, it's weird that you're not getting a background canvas either. You're not getting anything.
But the code void
Okay.
setup still works normal.
Okay, let me just go through it here. Okay, you got the eyes. Um, okay. Go ahead. I'm going to have to check it on Facebook. I'll like, okay, on Facebook, send me the actual like link to your Replit, up on the top there, and I'll like that way I can go into it and see what exactly what's going on.
Hold on. The URL, is it this one
Yeah.
or this one?
Yeah, the top one, the first one.
Oh, here.
Yeah, that way I can actually see the code.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Mom, get it. Could I borrow your phone for a second? I have to send it on the whole link to Facebook.
Yeah, 'cause it looks correct. So I'm gonna have to like go through it. Yeah, that's the weird thing about code. Sometimes you kind of have to debug. I would also suggest, if you want, try copying it, making a new replit, and pasting it in. Like sometimes it's a weird thing like that. It's probably some kind of semicolon problem, but I'll see. All right. Anyone else have any problems? If anyone has any codes not working, you can, or any questions, you can unmute now.
This class is so fun.
I believe that you got muted halfway through that sentence. All right. I would now, as Katie asked, I will show how to add an image. So, right here, I am just looking at how to make an image in, oh, that's Thai, in processing JS. The best part of coding is Googling. All right. This isn't a good website. I know what that is. Let's go further down. Okay. There we go. That's a good one. Processing.org. Okay. So here what they're doing is using something called load image in the setup. So what I'm going to try to do here to show you. First, I'll find an image. I'll look up images on Google. There you go. That's an image. That's a pretty good one. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to drag it onto my desktop like that. So I have an image there. And then on my Replit, I'm going to click on the three bars right here, upload file, and in whatever way you can, just select uploading that image. I know you can't see it on my screen here, but there we go. Now I have the image on my Replit. I'll rename it to just tree to be easy. Tree.jpg.
Teacher, can you do this again?
Yeah. Here, I'll grab another image. So here, I wonder if I can share my entire desktop. I don't think I can share my entire desktop, unfortunately. But if I grab an image here, how this one, I can hold it as I click on it and then drag it outside of my screen and just plop it into my desktop. Or I can like right click and then save image as, and then like say what the name of it and where to save it. You know, you might need to ask your parents how to like get an image. Save it to your desktop, and then in file, there's little like three buttons right here next to the files on your Replit. Do upload file. Might need to ask your parents again to help you grab the correct file. Open it, and now you have a file. If you click on the three buttons next to the name of that file, you can click rename, and then delete and like name it something. And then in your script here, you can go ahead and in setup, how did they do it here? Let me see. Oh, they just made an image. Okay, so how are they doing this? Okay, this is a little strange. I'll go ahead and paste this website in chat if anyone wants to see it, how they did it. Looks like they're using a variable here. So above setup, they're using called pi image, or no, just p image, and the p and I are capitalized. P, capital I, and then MAGE. Then just do a semicolon there. Oh no, space IMG semicolon. This is a. Oh wait, looks like it's not gonna. This might not work, but we'll see. This is a type, so saying like what type of the variable it is, and then the variable, which is image, img, and then here inside setup we'll do img equal sign, and they got load, LOAD, capital I image, capital I MAGE, left parenthesis, quotation marks, and then we'll do tree.jpg, which is the name of my file here, semicolon at the end. And then in draw, after the background, you just write image, left parenthesis, img, which is the variable that you saved the image at. So go image, img, comma, space 0, comma, space 0. And I'm going to see if that works. It does. Look at that. I have an image here. And there you go. Here's the code for it. I will paste it in chat if anyone wanted it. You just have an image variable here. You set the image to your image you downloaded. And then here you do image. And then the variable that you set the image at. And then where you want to put it at 0, 0. And then after that 0, 0, you also do comma and like the size of it. It's like 50, comma 50. Make a really small image. Like that. Very small one. Maybe like 100, comma 200. There we go. Or how about 200, comma 100? Be better for the type of image it is. Nice. And if one wanted to, you could do like a whole thing of like loading a bunch of images, making an array for each variable, and then having the image be a random image each time. That'd be like a whole thing. But could be fun if you wanted to try it. All right. So that's how you do an image. It's a little out of the scope of this class, right? I don't usually teach it in class, just because it's easier to use images in HTML than with all this stuff, you know? And out of curiosity, has anyone gotten to work? All right. I'll go ahead here. You have the website. I suggest saving this website. Like clicking on it on the link in chat. I'll send it one more time and like saving it so you have a reference for it later. Or you can just Google how to make an image in processing JS. There you go. And I'll go ahead and end class here. It would be very cool if you can show, if you do get working, it'd be very cool if you can show me on Facebook or Discord. And I'll see you same time next week. Goodbye.
Goodbye,
Thank
teacher.
you, teacher.
Welcome.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you, teacher.